Hey guys, it's your boy Rami. I hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a fantastic day or night wherever you are around the world. Just thought I'd make this video today. This video is actually kind of a response to a question that I get quite often. A lot of my viewers are quite curious about my background, my religious beliefs, especially since I've been making Quran recitation reactions. People have been asking me more and more about my religious beliefs and my religious background. First of all, I come from a very diverse background, so culturally and religiously. So culturally, I've got a Lebanese father and a Croatian mother. So I've got Middle Eastern and Eastern European heritage. Religiously as well, I come from quite a different backdrop. My father is Muslim and my mother is Christian. Would observe both holidays for both religions and traditions. So in our household, we would have would celebrate Ramadan, would fast, would do the Eid celebrations. Come Christmas time, would have the Christmas tree up. And to be honest, back then, I still remember how even as a young kid, I really embraced that diversity within my household. I remember one of the breaking moments for me was when I was at my religion class in school. I was only about 13 years old. And I remember my teacher, Mrs. Young, she said, "Oh, Rami, like, what religion are you, you know?" And I said to her, "I'm half Christian, half Muslim." She was like, "Honey, you can't be both." And those words just like made my world collapse around me. I was like, what? I can't be both Muslim and Christian at the same time? Huh? As I started developing my own kind of thoughts and instincts, I did kind of meddle into different faiths, or phases, if you like. The first phase that I meddled into was something called Unitarianism, okay? And I kind of followed more the Christian idea of Unitarianism because I was really in love with the Jesus character. I loved him. So what that meant was Unitarianism was basically someone that was a follower of Jesus that actually didn't believe in the Trinity, didn't acknowledge the Trinity, didn't acknowledge that Jesus was God. So it was kind of like a heretical viewpoint, you know, compared to mainstream Christianity. But I was very comfortable with that for a while. As a young teenager, I was kind of content with that belief. And then as I went into my later teenage years, you kind of become a bit more rebellious. You kind of do things that aren't as savory in that age frame. So at that point, I kind of let faith go. I still had a belief in a God, you know what I mean? But I kind of let faith go and I just did my own thing, you know, for at least four years or something. You know, in my mid to late teens, I was just kind of like, you know, hanging out with mates, partying, didn't think about religion, and I kind of dropped the whole idea of religion, to be honest. So, like, in my mind, I was kind of an agnostic in my mid to late teenage years. I believed there was something, I just couldn't put my finger on it. And, you know, at that age, I just wanted to party and have fun, and I just didn't really care, to be honest. Just really ignorant, but that's how it is for a lot of people at that age. Then in 2001, when I was about 18 years of age, that's when September the 11th happened. You know, that kind of devastating event that happened in the United States. And after that event, it kind of shook me because at first I was like, what the hell? I was like, the guys that did this, like, what? Like, they shared kind of like a heritage of mine. Like, I couldn't understand that. And I saw the actions of these terrorists, and I was like, and I'll be looking at my dad just in the house praying all day. And I was just like, no, like, I was like, these people can't believe in the same ideology, my father and these guys that committed such acts of evil. And we know that there have been many acts of evil committed in the name of religion since September 11th. And that's all religions, not just Islam. When September 11th happened and there was kind of like a boiling up of tension and kind of that Islamophobia started really intensifying from that moment forward, I was concerned because I'm like, that's part of my heritage. My father is a devout Muslim, and I was like, things aren't adding up here. I want to find out if this faith truly promoted such behaviors. And like with many people out there that kind of learn about Islam that have limited knowledge, they become actually pleasantly surprised in knowing that obviously the lives of the innocent are sacred. Absolutely. And, I read so much about giving to charity, such like selfless, it was like selfless, like give to charity, give to charity, give to charity, reading that so many times. Praising God constantly, just praising God, praising God, praising God. And the importance of good deeds, good deeds, good deeds, good deeds, good deeds really drilled into me. And as I was reading, I still remember reading the Quran. My father had this green, chunky Quran in his room, and I'd like go at nighttime, I'll take it and I'll read the Quran every night. And this was before I even heard how amazing the Quran sounds, okay? This was me just reading it, an English translation of it. And I was like, okay, I came to the conclusion that what these guys did and what all of these terrorists do are not linked to the true, genuine teachings of the Islamic faith. And that gave me a lot more respect for the faith, but then it made me kind of think about the theology of God, the God concept. So, as I said before, I never adhered to the traditional aspect of the Christian God anyways. I never adhered to Trinitarianism. I always believed in the one singular source that was divine, that was outside of our realm. And when I read about the God concept of Islam and the 99 names of God, that really opened my eyes so much to the beauty of the simplicity and the beauty of the God concept of Islam. So that's what made me be like, okay, I, till this day, align the most with the Islamic concept of God. Absolutely, positively, and proudly, I say that. Me reacting to the Quran is something that I decided to do because, first of all, listening to the Quran is such a beautiful experience. You know what I mean? If you just were to focus, I often listen to the Quran late at night, headphones on, no distractions, and it takes you on a journey when you listen to the Quran. And that's what I feel. And that's what a lot of my viewers feel as well, Muslims and non-Muslims alike. And that's the thing. It's like, that's the beauty of the Quran. It was initially not written, it was orally recited from the get-go. And that's how it was first transmitted. People were hearing the beauty of the Quran before they read it. And that's the amazing thing. And for me, I was like, you know what? You see these videos right there of like stars, singers singing absolute trash, swearing, singing about sex, drugs, violence, with millions and millions and millions of views, millions of likes, comments, so much respect and so much activity centered around that. And I was just like, I'm sorry, if Cardi B or if Nicki Minaj and all of these people can proudly boast about their sound, why should the Quran be humble and locked away in some corner of the world when it's one of the most, if not the most, glorious sound that your ears will ever experience? Why should I not share that amazing sound and that amazing experience with other people? If we're going to share this trash out there that's getting so much publicity and likes and loves, why would I not share something as amazing as the Quran that a lot of people are missing out on? People don't realize how gorgeous the recitations are. It's an art form. It truly is. And that's why I do my Quran recitation reactions, and that's why I'm going to continue to do that because I love it. Gorgeous. And I'm going to be making more of those videos, guys. So I really appreciate your support. Whoever you are, wherever you are around the world, thank you. Thank you for being open-minded. Thank you for listening to my experience and my journey, my spiritual journey. May God bless you on your spiritual journey, wherever you might be going. I just hope it's somewhere that leads you to a happy place. But thanks so much for watching my videos, guys. Please don't forget to hit that like button if you did enjoy the video. Feel free to comment. I'll respond to you as well. But in the meanwhile, I just want to say thank you all so much. Really appreciate your support, and I'll see you very soon. Take care. Allah Mark.